Hey everybody, Ape here. This is going to be the 202 video for the Eve Academy series. This will be going over mining barges, industrial ships, and hopefully touching on the Orca. And if I can remember, I'll do a module of the day being the survey scanner. Okay, first I'm just going to start off with the mining barges. I don't want this to be too long. I already recorded this video once and it was 25 minutes long, so that wasn't getting posted. I just know too much about this crap, I guess. But anyways, Procure. This is a tough little ship. It's a mining barge designed for low security space when you need a lot of tank so you can just kind of outlast things. It is very susceptible to other players, but when I talk about going out into low sec or null sec and mining or something like that, it'll be regarding going against NPCs, because nobody can really predict what's going to happen when you get involved with a player in a battle. So basically this thing has a very large tank. It has a 200% bonus strip miner yield, even though it only has one mining laser, I should say. So it mines a good amount. It doesn't have the largest ore bay. Has about 12,000 M3 ore bay. Yeah, that's pretty much it about that. You'd want to shield tank that thing, and you're good to go. The Tech 2 version is the skiff, and it has a larger tank. It mines a tad bit faster, and it has a slightly larger ore bay at 15,000 M3 for the skiff. Retriever, which is next in line, this thing is most common to see in high sec. It has a 5% bonus to ore hold capacity. It starts off with the base ore hold capacity at 22,000 M3, and at level 5 mining barge it is 27.5 thousand M3, so it does grow a considerable amount. Roll bonus, 50% bonus to strip miner yield. It has 2 mining lasers, so again it'll equal up to 3 unbonused lasers, and then it'll add the bonuses on to the 2 real lasers that you have on your ship. So that's kind of nice. And also the Coveter. This one has not much of a tank to speak about. It has a very small ore bay comparatively at 7,000 M3, and this thing is basically just designed to put out a whole bunch of ore in a fleet. If you don't have a fleet going, the Coveter probably isn't the best ship. You're probably best off getting a Retriever, only because it mines a very good amount, has a very large ore hold capacity, and it's just good all the way around. All of these ships, except for the Coveter, have a 25 M3 drone bay, and the Coveter has a 50 M3 drone bay, and have the ability to fly all of the drones that you have in there, as long as you have the skill for it. The Exhumer version of the Coveter, Exhumer version of the Retriever, I don't think I did that already. If I didn't, I'll do it anyways. It basically has a much larger ore capacity at, well, you're going to need the mining barge level to 5 anyway, so that'll be a 35,000 M3 ore bay, and it mines a little bit faster. It has a lot more room for a tank. And the Coveter, basically the Hulk, which is the Tech 2 version of the Coveter, it just mines a stupidly large amount of ore. It's great if you're getting a hardcore mining, especially if you do it with fleets. Well, only if you do it with fleets, really, or you're making things. If you really like mining that much and you can justify a Hulk, more power to you. Thank you for doing that, because you are the one who creates ships. Okay, I'm going to go over the industrial ships now. These ships are used to pretty much just haul things around from pretty much anywhere. There's going to be 2 versions of it. One is going to have there's going to be 2 different ships in the Tech 2 variants of these ships. One is going to be a cloaked version, where it doesn't hold quite as much as you would think it would, but it can warp around cloaked and such, so it's very cool. And the other version is just going to have a very large tank with a warp core stability bonus of 2. So it has the same effect as far as getting warp disrupted as the Venture does, as I mentioned in the previous 201 video. Okay, I'm just going to go over the MR ones, because they're all pretty much the same as far as the races go. The Sigil is the Sigil, however you want to say it. It is the first tier out of the 2. It's the lower one of the ranks. It's going to be slightly cheaper than the Bestower. These prices aren't realistic. This one's probably going to be about right. Bestower is probably going to be at 1.2 mil. then again, I might be wrong. But they both hold a very large amount. The Bestower can hold up to, I think it's like 24,000 M3. It went on a rigged up and everything else, so it's good for hauling anything around. Unlike the ore capacities on the mining barges, which can only hold ore, not even minerals, just ore, these industrial ships can haul anything around that you can fit in them, except for assembled ships. They have to be repackaged. I'll touch on the Tech 2 versions really quick. These are the Tech 2 versions. This one is the Cloaky one. You can kind of see that it's has a pretty decent tank, but it's designed to just kind of sneak around. And this one, which I think looks freaking awesome, it basically just has a lot of HP. It's designed to have a very, very large tank, and it's supposed to also be able to warp around without getting caught with the warp core strength. So that's kind of cool. And also the Orca, which is the one that you'll probably be seeing high-sec the most. This is a capital industrial ship. It is used for mining fleets and hauling stuff around. This ship does not actually mine. It's basically a gigantic industrial ship. It's a portable mining station. It has a ton of space. It has a dedicated ore hold capacity, or ore hold at 50,000 M3. A public fleet hangar for your corp mates and fleet mates to access, and automatically just drop it in there like you're dragging stuff from your ship to your inventory. And it also has a very large, a potentially very large personal cargo of, I've gotten mine up to like 75,000 M3. So it's a lot of space, and it also can hold mining barges and industrial ships. It has a ship maintenance bay that you can hold it in, and on top of that you can also refit your ship in space from the ship. So it is a gigantic beast. Very, very usable ships, and if you like mining that much, or you just want to be able to ship large amounts of things around, this is probably a very good ship to get. They do move slow though. It's basically designed to be in a fleet. If you really want to, I mean, I guess you could go to a belt and throw mining drones out, but without a fleet to work with, this thing's kind of useless. So if you can fly one, I'm sure an industrial corporation would love you. If also on top of that, even if you're not in a corporation, it's great if you have all accounts or you just like hauling things around. It has a ton of bonuses for various things that you would do in a belt. On top of that, you can also use fleet links that basically improve your entire fleet by a little bit. So you can use those, but just do know that you have to have fleet skills trained up in order to use those particular modules. Okay, module of the day, I said if I remembered, and I did. It is the survey scanner. This scans the composition of asteroids, ice, and gas clouds. Basically, it tells you how much of whatever ore is in a rock that you're mining, because rocks do deplete. If they only hold a certain amount of ore, and then they reset at downtime. So this will tell you how much is in each of those rocks, and it's very common for you to run out of ore in an asteroid when you're using mining barges. So this is a great thing to have, especially in an Orca, because then you can just target those asteroids and you can tell different fleet members to attack different rocks. So it's very good, and it's very useful on pretty much any mining ship. Okay, that's pretty much my little wrap on that. I'm not going to really go over anything else in particular. If you want to know more things in particular, you can join my chat channel here. What can't highlight? And that'll put you into this chat right here. If I'm online, I'm in this chat, and you can just go ahead and chat to me, ask me questions. If you want clarification on the video, if I said something that you can't understand, because I tend to mumble a lot, or if you just want help with something, just go ahead and join. I love helping people, so that'd be a good place to get some more direct help. You'll probably get more specific help than you will in the help and rookie help channels there. So yeah, that's a public channel. You guys can just go ahead and hang out there if you want to, and just go ahead and drive me nuts, drive me insane, and also make me happy. So go ahead and subscribe. I hope this video helped in your quest to find out what you want to do. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys.